Hi, Electroconductress here. Welcome to Music Gear Galore. Today, I am farting around with fuzz pedals. So before we go any further, please like and subscribe to my channel, Music Gear Galore. Also, check out my music channel at Electroconductress. So the experiment here is I want to see if I can make this pedal, the Boss Waza Fuzz FZ-1W, get close to the sound of these pedals. And I'll be using my cruddy little Fender Jam amp from the late 80s. Nice little solid state amp. So we've got the Boss Waza Fuzz, the MXR Custom Hybrid Fuzz, the Daredevil SuperNova, the Warm Audio Foxy Tone box, and this is the werewolf version, and the Behringer Fuzz Bender, a good El Cheapo. Okay, so for this first comparison, we will do the Fender Fuzz Bender versus the Boss Waza Fuzz. So, got the attack maxed out, level just a little over halfway, and on this one, the Boss, I'm in vintage mode, about 2/3 fuzz, 2/3 level, and the tone at 1 o'clock. Now you might be noticing that I've got this after this pedal, and that is totally fine because it's got a buffer. Any of the other fuzzes, they have to be the very first thing plugged into the guitar. Okay. Turn that down a little. So I definitely think you can get very similar sounds out of these two. The EQ is a little different. This one, to me, seems like it has more fidelity than the Behringer. But the Behringer's good. It's a great first fuzz, I think. Okay, now I've got the MXR Custom Shop Hybrid Fuzz. Got it maxed out on the fuzz and about 3/4 on the volume. And then for the Boss Waza Fuzz, got the fuzz maxed out, got the tone just a little left of center, and the level about like 130 or so. seems like the hybrid fuzz has a little more fuzz to it. Now, one thing I really love about the hybrid fuzz is when you roll back the volume on your guitar. Cleans up very nicely. Okay, so can the Boss get the same sounds as the hybrid fuzz? I think it's close. Yeah, this is a different kind of system inside. You've got a germanium transistor going into a silicon, and who knows what this is, but I really like this one. It's very sweet sounding. Of course, this is awesome. Okay, so next I've got the Warm Audio Foxy Tone box, and this is a it's got a germanium transistor in it, and it just sounds awesome. So I've got the sustain, which is the fuzz, all the way maxed. Got the volume about halfway. Got the tone knob, which is called Mellow Bright, about halfway. So the Boss fuzz maxed out, got the tone about 2/3, vintage mode level about a little less than 2/3. I find that trying to get this sound, it helps to scoop the mids out and boost the lows, because this, it's got a little bit of a scooped sound to it, and it's got a lot of the lows still there. Whereas when you turn the tone knob on here, it's like a tilt EQ. So you sharpen up the highs, but you cut out some of the lows. So the EQ can help you put some of those lows back and scoop some of the mids. Yeah, that's a great fuzz. But I think we got most of the way there. Now, if you want to throw on the octave switch, this obviously cannot do that. Okay, and finally, I've got the Daredevil SuperNova. Now for this one, I put the Boss into modern mode. Gonna back off of the fuzz just a little, tone at about, 2 o'clock or so. Level a little past halfway. On the SuperNova, got the fuzz maxed out. The depth, which is basically a bass control, got that about 3/4 of the way up. Yeah, I think it's similar. This one has a little more like of a compressed type sound, the Boss does. This is a really nice pedal. It just sounds pretty unique for fuzz, I think. Very nice. Okay, so we've done the shootout. Now what's my opinion? Did the Boss come close to all of these? This is supposed to be the most versatile fuzz you can buy. And I agree, it is very versatile. You've got these two switches, the vintage and the modern. And most of these are vintage flavored. With the exception of this is a very modern fuzz. And I think it did pretty well. These all still maintain a unique sound to them. Which one is my favorite? I don't really know. They're all really good. Probably my least favorite is the Behringer, but it is still an excellent fuzz. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about these fuzz pedals or other fuzz pedals. Like and subscribe. Have a good day. Go fart around with some fuzz pedals.